Well, good afternoon, guys. Finally, the rain stopped here today and tomorrow. We got a break from it. We got 2 days partly sunny. Then it's back to rain for looks like another week. So no complaints here. This field, I'm thinking I have an issue with the drain tile in this corner here. There's no real place for it to drain. You can see the driveways here and out through there. There's a pond out through there too. But what I say about the drain tile, now I understand this is from all the rain that we've had. I didn't measure it, but from January 1st to today, we've had 8.5 inches of total precipitation. It's above the 10-year average, just like last year. And this is pretty deep here. This is, I bet you if I'd walk into this is knee high or above. I mean, that's a pretty deep water hole. So if we get a lot of rain, like even in the summertime, this little spot here is usually full of water. So you can see down there's some water. Basically just this whole field. I'm not really sure if it's just a drainage issue or if it is a drain tile problem or if this is just a low spot. But I always say, and I compare it to the field on this side of the road, this field is lower than this side, and this field never has any standing water in it. So I don't know quite what's going on. But don't quite need a boat yet. You can still see there's still some dry land there. So I'm not complaining. 2 days of sun. This will be drawn down quite a bit. So yeah, just nice to see the sunshine again. So I head in the shop. I'll show you something else we got going today. All right, so I did get something done today, believe it or not. This loader. If you'll remember, in a couple videos ago, I was complaining about some of the problems it has. It just seems like some days, the more you keep working at something, the more problems you keep finding with it. That day I made that video, that was one of those days. So I basically just set it aside and pretended the problems didn't exist. And I got one of these problems solved. I thought this cylinder was leaking. I thought I was going to have to pull this cylinder off and get new seals put in. So the other day I decided to look at it and get into it a little bit further. I took the line off, took this fitting out, put a new O-ring on because the oil, it was leaking higher than the cylinder. It wasn't down where the seals are, it was up higher. So I put the new O-ring in and just let it set overnight. Came out the next day, puddle oil under it again. So I really got to look at it closer. And if you see that brand new weld there, what I found was a pinhole. I'll show you on this side kind of how it was. Right here where the cylinder's attached, this flange is attached to the cylinder where it was welded fast, there's a pinhole in it. And it was enough of a hole that it would just ooze out all the oil from the cylinder. Basically a cylinder full of oil would come out that little pinhole and make a big puddle here on the floor. So just a quick weld, tack weld over that. Seemed to solve it now. So I did put a new piece of cardboard under. We'll let it sit there and see if that fixed the problem. So it wasn't a major repair. I'm hoping not anyway. So that cylinder should be good. So the starter still does grind every once in a while, so I have to still get into that. This cylinder is leaking, but it isn't major. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. I'll put it under observation for a while, see what happens. But probably there's going to be a day when I'm just going to pull it off and get new seals put in. So still trying to keep getting everything ready to go here and try to address all these little nuisance problems that start to add up over time. So what else can I update you on? Like I say, I don't have much going today, but I have been selling hay. The hay's been moving out pretty fast, and I'm hoping it's all out of there by the time first cutting goes in. Like I say, I don't want to have hay in the barn when I'm putting new stuff in. I'd like the old stuff to be gone and sold by then. So we are moving hay, so that's a good thing. I did get a couple customers here actually, so that's a nice thing here going on in the spring. But yeah, for the end of February, we got the sunshine out now. It's about 50 degrees, and got 2 days at least with sunny weather. So anyway, like I say, shorter video today. Not as much going on. I'm mainly waiting for parts here. I need to get some parts. So when the parts all show up here, we can keep making videos. So, all right, guys, that's where I'll leave you for today. Thank you guys for watching.